So, boys, so like the title says, guys, here are some things you guys can do to stay healthy, but also be on a budget. All right. So, our goals in life, guys. If you guys watch my videos, I expect you guys, all right, all you young brothers and sisters and anybody out there, if you guys watch my videos, I expect you guys to be trying to improve your life every day, right? In every aspect of your life. For me, guys, I'm trying to be the best version of myself, and in order for me to be the best version of myself, I need to focus on every component possible in my life, right? Health, physical, mental, spiritual, finances, businesses, my communication skills, my leadership skills, how I am as a person, right? I like to be well-rounded in every component possible in my life. And one of the things, guys, right, you got to be healthy. All right. And sometimes, like you guys, right, maybe you guys are not rich yet, what I'm saying, like financially, and like me too, right? I'm saying I'm still on a budget. I'm not rich yet, but I'm trying to get there. But anyways, in order to get there, you need to make sure that you guys are also taking care of your health. All right, mental, spiritual, physical, internal. You need to make sure that you guys are healthy. All right. So here are some things that you guys can do to be healthy. But also, if you guys are on a budget, these are some things, right? Free things, cheap things. So the first thing, guys, all right? I know you guys might roast me for this, but I'm not a big fan of oversleeping, but you sleep for a good amount. All right? Like I said, guys, all right? I know you guys are, antsy. You guys like work multiple jobs. You guys like run your businesses. You like go gym and train. You like go boxing. You guys like go running and swimming. You got to spend time with your girl. You got to go to church. You're trying to eat healthy. You're learning piano. You're learning the guitar. You're trying to do this and do that. It is time consuming. And you guys may be like, oh, I don't need sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to grind. I got to hustle. If I sleep 1 to 2 hours, that's good enough for me. As long as I get 1 hour of sleep, that's good. That's not gonna make you healthy, guys. All right, I trust me, guys. I've been there. I've done that. I just turned 22, but when I was 17, actually when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 years old, I did not get good amount of sleep. All right, this was a big no-no. I said, bro. I remember I was telling my mom. She's like, hey, you gotta go ahead and just make sure you focus on your health. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're sleeping. You're coming home at 2 in the morning every day, after working for like fucking 3 different jobs and doing this and training and hanging with the boys and spending time with my girl and doing this and doing that and trying to run my businesses. She's like, bro, you're not getting sleep. I'm like, bro, I don't need sleep, mom. I'm young, I'm healthy. I gotta go ahead. I gotta get shit done. I gotta make money. I gotta get rich. I gotta retire you. Don't worry about me. All right, bro, look at my hair, guys. I gotta get a haircut, guys. Look at me looking like George Washington. But, my hair usually drops and it's curly, right? But it's so freaking long, guys. So that's why I wear this hat. But I don't think this looks good on me, guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't like wearing a hat and all these weird ass hair. So don't mind my appearance, guys. All right, I'm gonna make myself look good before summer. Anyways, that was random. But when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 16, I started taking my life serious, right? I was like, I was in school still. I was playing sports. I was training. I was taking college credit classes in a private school. I was working multiple jobs. I was doing this. I graduated at 17, working a couple jobs. I was working 2 jobs at the time, training, doing whatever I had to do, starting YouTube. 19, I was working 3 jobs. And, you guys get the gist, right? But anyways, I barely slept. I remember every day, right? Monday to Friday, let's say in 2020 when I was 17 years old. This is what my schedule... Actually, let's go back a little bit. When I was 16, right? In 2019. This is my schedule. Monday to Friday, I'll wake up at 4 a.m., okay? I'll leave the house at 6 a.m. I'll catch the bus. School will start at 7:30 a.m. School will be from 7:30 to 3:10 p.m. And then after that, guys, I'll go training 3:30 to 6:30. Then I'll do other sports like right after 7 p.m. to like 8 p.m. like boxing or some shit or training. And I was playing football from 3:30 to 6:30. And then after that, I'll come home, right? Like maybe like 9 p.m. I have to do freaking homework. I was trying to do YouTube, to eat. I had to go, shower. I had to spend time with my fam bam, you know what I'm saying? So I used to do that Monday to Friday. Friday, I would stay from, I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and then I'll get home at 12 a.m. because, Friday nights, right, you have football games and shit like that. And then Saturday, I'll wake up again at 4 a.m. I'll go to my landscaping job at 6 a.m. Then I'll come at 12 p.m. And then after that, I have more football games. I had more training I had to do. And then Sundays was, you know, working landscaping, and then I have church. So that was my schedule, right? And I was barely sleeping, bro. I was sleeping at like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. And then I'll wake up early, and I was like, oh, bro, I think I'm young, I'm energetic, whatever, right? 2020, right? And 17, I was out here freaking working Monday to Friday. I'll wake up at like 6 a.m. I'll work from 7 to 10 p.m. at Taco Bell. And then Saturday, Sundays, I'll work at landscaping. And then, you know, I'll just be... I would just be doing whatever the hell that I wanted. I was like, bro, I'm not in school, COVID outbreak, whatever. I'm going to just work. I'm going to make money. I'm not going home. But after a while in 2022, right when I was 19, I got sick for 2 months. I was like, fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, bro? Getting sick for 2 months, right? It's not good. I had stomach virus. That's SV, right? Stomach virus. And pretty much that just made me wake up. I was like, bro, I got to take my health serious. You know, I cannot be... Of course, there was other things. Like, I was negative. I was overthinking. I was eating unhealthy. And, of course, I wasn't sleeping. But it all played a part at the end of the day. So, make sure that you guys are getting good sleep, okay? Trust me, guys. It may not hit you like how it hit me. But, you know, I feel like, you know, just do your part. Get some sleep. And that's the most natural way to heal your body. And it's the most free thing to heal your body. Go to bed. I'm not saying sleep like 10 hours a day. I'm saying like, you know, 6, 7 hours, 8 hours if you guys can. I know everybody's life circumstances are different, but, you know, just make sure that you guys get sleep. I don't really believe in naps, but, you know, I go acupuncture a lot, but they say naps are good for you. But, you know, like I said, guys, we're busy. We're making money. We got to do shit. We're training. We don't have time to take naps. We're so young. We don't need naps, actually. You know what I'm saying? But when you go nighttime, right, try and sleep, guys, okay? I'm not saying sleep in and sleep 12 hours. No, that's too much. But get 6 to 8 hours at least, guys, okay? Just try and make time for your sleep. I know everyone's busy. I know everybody's like, you know, I don't have time for sleep. But sleep is good for you, all right? Next thing that you guys can do, all right? This is easy, bro. Drink freaking water. I know you guys may be watching this video like, bro, I already know this basic shit. But I'm like, bro, if you guys know this basic shit, you guys will be doing it. You guys don't do it. You need a reminder. Drink water. Now, the thing is, guys, when I drink water, I don't drink cold water. Cold water is not good. All right? I know there might be... Everybody's different, but for me, guys, warm water and hot water works the best for me. All right? Warm water is good is because for your digestion. All right? A lot of people, I think it's like... I don't know what the research is, but your stomach, your digestive system is like pretty much your second brain. It's like 70% of your immune system. If you have a weak gut, right? Like how I was before. If you have a weak gut, you're not going to be healthy. You're going to be getting sick, right? You're going to be getting bloated. You're going to be getting mucus and phlegm in your throat. You're going to be getting headaches. You know, it's going to affect your body, bro. So what I usually do when I drink water, right? I have my Yeti water bottle right here. This is not cold water. This is warm water, all right? And make sure too, guys, when you drink your water, you guys filter your water. Okay, so I see a lot of videos. They're like, oh, you gotta use the reverse osmosis water system. I forget what it's called, but something like that. It's like these expensive water filters. But for me, guys, I only use Brita, and you know the other one, I forget, like Purifier or something or whatever it's called. But for me, guys, I know a lot of people, they say, oh, well, you know, it's still not cleaning out all the water, but you know, it's good for now. Like I said, guys, we're on a budget. You know what I'm saying? The water is not gonna destroy us. It's not gonna make us sick. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're drinking contaminated, filtered sink water or whatever. But make sure that you guys also filter your water. Make sure that you guys drinking, if you guys like me, right? You guys got to protect your digestion and drink warm water. Our stomach loves to be hot. So if it's cold all the time, you're drinking ice cold water. Oh, it's summer, it's cold. I got to drink cold. You know, it might just affect you in a weird way. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It might give you mucus. It might give you more stomach issues, make you more bloated. You might not digest your food good. But everybody's different. But for me personally, warm water is good. And I drink a lot of hot water, right? So what I do when I wake up in the morning, I drink 1 cup of hot water. I boil a hot cup of water and I drink it down. And then I eat breakfast. The reason I drink hot cup of water, because it warms up my digestive system. It hydrates me. It gets my blood flowing. You know, it gets me rejuvenated for the day, and also helps with my throat too, because sometimes I get mucus, and like, you know how you get, like, when you wake up, you get dry throat, itchy throat, mucus. So it's very good. Hot water is good. It's a bundle deal. It helps you, you know, with a bunch of different things It warms up your digestive system. It gets, you know, it helps you go to the bathroom if you're constipated or whatever. So 1 cup of hot water in the morning and 1 cup of hot water before sleep on an empty stomach, right? So this is all good shit, guys. Hot water and warm water. Number 3, right? Make sure that you guys can do this too, showers, right? You guys can do hot showers. Hot and warm showers. Like I said, guys, I know a lot of people, all these gurus are telling you to take cold showers. Oh, ice baths and all that. But like I said, guys, our stomach is our second immune system, right? And our body loves warm, right? I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, well, if you jump in ice cold water, it's gonna make you, you know, wake you up. And but for me, it's like, I don't care about that, to be honest. I fucking hate being cold. You gotta be warm, all right? So take hot, warm showers, drink hot water, drink warm water. Our body loves heat, all right? Not too much now, but also it loves heat, all right? So it's very good. It's also good for muscles, you know, muscle therapy and all that. Number 3 is what you guys can do is you guys can go ahead and get sunlight. A lot of people, they lack sunlight, right? They're always in the house. They're working office jobs. You know, they're working warehouse jobs. You know, they're not outside. So sunlight is very good. You know, it's very good. You know, it heals us. It gives us our vitamins. You know, self-explanatory. Number 4 is grounding. All right. So for me, what grounding is you go barefoot on the grass outside. Nice clean grass now. And then what you guys do, you put you guys' foot onto the ground and you guys go grounding. That's what grounding is. And pretty much what it does is, like, the earth's energy is giving you like more energy. It's healing you. It helps inflammation. It helps all kinds of different stuff. This is my grounding sheet here too. This costs money too. It's like $100 or $50 or whatever. But what I do is I plug it in and I sleep on it. You know what I'm saying? Or there's grounding mats or grounding slippers. So if you guys can't go outside or you guys don't have access to clean grass, you guys can go ground with something, but it costs money. But if you guys are on a budget, like the video says, you guys can go grounding. Go to the park. Go to, maybe you're walking your dog at the dog park or whatever, and there's grass. Go barefoot. Just go outside a little bit. Just go barefoot a little bit. Stand there with your dog. Go barefoot. You know what I'm saying? Get grounding, right? Grounding is good. Okay. Next thing, guys, is, of course, guys, right? What you put in your body, you guys gotta eat healthy. Cut out fast food. And cut out sugar and alcohol, anything that's bad, guys. Cut it out, right? I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't vape. But one of the things I used to do was I used to eat a lot of fast food. When I was working in 2020 to 2022, I used to eat so much fast food and sodas. You know what I'm saying? I used to try dirty bulk, right? I'm a smaller person. I'm genetically small, right? You know, I wasn't physically, you know, I wasn't given these physically strong genetics, you know, to make me super big. But what I was trying to do back then was I was trying to bulk up, and I was trying to do dirty bulking. And dirty bulking is when you eat whatever that you want to make you gain weight, right? I was eating fucking Big Macs and tacos and freaking, I'm in Hawaii, so I eat like all kinds of different cultural foods, Hawaiian food, Samoan food, you know, freaking Chinese food, Korean barbecue, local food, you know, all kinds of different food, Italian, American food, fast food. I used to eat whatever that I wanted, right? Drinking sodas. But I just pretty much killed my gut in 2022. I got sick for 2 months, like I said. So yeah, cut that shit out. No drinking, no smoking, no vaping. Cut it out. All right, eat clean. Go to Whole Foods. Drink water. Eat fruits. Eat vegetables. It's cheap. All right. Don't be making bullshit excuses. Oh, I gotta eat. No, I cannot eat healthy. You know, it's too much money. I said, bro, shut the hell up, you lazy ass fucking. Shut the hell up, right? Fucking, if you're serious about your health, you gonna make time. You gonna find a way. When there's a will, there's a way, right? If you want to be healthy, you gotta do all these things, bro. All right. Next thing to do is to train. All right, and exercise, bro. Cheap or no? So train, right? Go gym. Do cardio. Run. Maybe you guys like biking. I don't know. Maybe you guys are surfer, right? Swimming. Maybe you guys out here hiking, you know, whatever that it is. Do some sort of fun activity that'll get you training, right? Exercise. I'll recommend, if you guys are out of high school and you guys want to do a sport, you guys do boxing. Or you guys do Muay Thai. Or you guys do some sort of martial art. Or I'll recommend doing all these other fun activities too, like swimming, surfing, bodyboarding, hiking, going to the beach, biking. These are all good things that you guys can do, right? So these are all, like, I know these might cost money, you know, whatever, but you know, but some other things, right? You guys can go to the gym for cheap. You guys can go fucking go hiking for free. You guys can go biking. Just buy a cheap bike. Go freaking ride around or something. Go running or swimming or hiking. That's all free, guys, right? You guys can go buy a cheap bodyboard and go surf at the beach or something. Or go canoeing. I don't know, right? But train, exercise, get in physical shape. And it makes you stronger mentally. Not only physically, but also mentally and, spiritually as well. And of course, guys, one more thing is always be positive. All right? In my teachings, right, in TCM, right, in Chinese traditional medicine, everything goes back to how you think as a person. If you think like shit, your body's going to perform like shit. If you're thinking negative all the time, you're overthinking, you're like, oh, or you're getting freaking sad and you're looking at all the negative things in life and you're mad and frustrated and you're holding grudges, your body's going to perform like shit. And that's what happened with my stomach. I had to learn the hard way. When I was thinking bad all the time, right, it wasn't like bad stuff, but I was going through some shit, but I was always overthinking. I was always looking at all the negatives. I'm, oh, bro, I don't like, frick today, fuck work, blah, blah, blah. But I was always looking at the negatives. I wasn't as positive as I am now. I wasn't looking at all the positives, but I realized that all that negative thinking was not only affecting me mentally and spiritually, right, but also physically and internal. My stomach was getting weaker. I was getting mucus and phlegm because that's all related and interconnected to your stomach, right? So, like, when you're trying to digest food and you're eating and you're thinking bad and you're talking shit and you're gossiping, you're not only trying to, like, your digestive system is pretty much, like, cut off. Like, it's not going to digest food, and it's also not only trying to digest food, but our body's also trying to digest emotions. So that's why they said, don't watch the news when you're eating. Don't be looking at bad stuff. Don't be talking shit about your job. Just eat, right? Clear conscious. Just consciously choose to think positive, right? So a lot of people, they don't realize that. A lot of negative people, I'm like looking at them like, bro, no wonder you're always sick. No wonder you're always breaking your fucking bones. No wonder, because you're always negative, right? Your mind is cluttered. Your soul is freaking frazzled. You know what I'm saying? Like, your body's not going to perform good. Your mind's not going to perform good. Your soul is not going to perform good if you're always negative. So a lot of people, they always look at the bad things and blah, blah. But bro, look at the positives. Don't be looking at the negatives. I promise you guys, right? If you guys start changing your mindset, reprogramming your mind to always be positive, believe in God, pray, be more spiritual, right? Or, maybe meditate, or just reprogramming your mind to always be grateful, to always be looking at the goods in life, no matter what happens. That's going to be making you super, super healthy. All right. And I promise you guys, ever since I changed my mindset, like maybe last year in 2024, I only started doing that in 2024. It started making me be like, oh, wow, I'm more grateful. I'm more, happy. If somebody tries to piss me off, I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to hold it. Whatever. Karmic retribution is on your way kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't give a shit. Somebody says something dumb in my comments on YouTube. I don't care. You think I give a fuck about what a stranger says? I'm positive. You know what I'm saying? So, if you guys really, really want to be healthy, these are some basic things that you guys can do. That's free. That's on a budget. That's cheap. Make sure that you guys do this, okay? All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.